what this note does is that first it tells you the beginning of the fret. So when I see the note, obviously I should know that this is my first fret. Okay, and then the other one, secondly, is that it holds down those virtual notes so that you don't stress yourself playing those virtual notes. Okay, so those notes are being held down by this nut. That's why we call them the zero nut. Sorry, the zero fret. Okay, the zero fret. All right. So if I have here to be my F, and one thing that you should know is that when it comes to the musical notes in terms of alphabet, when we are mentioning the alphabet, where mostly you see semitones. Now if I say semitone, it's just like the flat or the sharp. So if I can have a semitone backward or semitone forward. So if I move from here to here, the semitone, okay? And then if I say tone or a whole step, then if I move from here and then I jump over one step to this side, that's called a whole step or a full step. Okay, a whole step or a complete step. So there are so many ways of defining it, but people use whole step. So W to denote it. So we have a whole step. Okay, so if I have here where you can find the whole step and then the half step in terms of the alphabet regarding the notes, then those places are what you should put in your memory or wherever you can save it so you don't forget. E to F or F to E, and then B to C or C to B. Those are the only two places where you can find semitone. Understand? Where you can find semitone. So E to F or B to C. So if I have here this zero fret to be E, this zero fret to be E, so it's out of this fret that we had the names of the strings. So if I have here to be E, so just assume that there's another fret here, and I told you that if you move from here to here, it's just a semitone or a half step. So move from here to here, that means I've made a half step. So, and I told you that where you can find half steps are E to F and then B to C. So if this is E, then moving a half step, this is F. Now aside E to F and then B to C, the rest are whole tone or whole steps. Okay, whole steps. So if I move from here to here, that is F, this is F, this is E, this is F. So the next one, don't forget that wherever you start the alphabet, wherever it starts from, it follows sequentially like that. So if I start from C, that means I'm going to have C, D, E, F, G, A, B. You don't go to H, you start A, B. So I'm starting from E, so that means I'm going to have E, F, G, A, just like that. So when I get to G, I start A, B, C, D. Understand? Okay, so if I have E to F, the next one is going to be G, and then the G, F to G, it's not a half step, it's a whole step. So I come here, so I jump over one fret to this side. So that's why in my earlier submission I said that when you move from here to here, it's a G flat, and then moving from here to here is F sharp. So you will now understand why I said here this place is F and then this place is G. So from G to A is also a whole step. So I jump up one fret to this side. So this is A. So this is going to be my A flat or G sharp. And then from here to here I get B. Okay? and then so this is going to be my B flat or A sharp. And then from here, from B you go to C alphabetically. So note that from B to C is a half step, so you don't jump over this to this. No, it's wrong. So this, you come here, so this is C. Okay, this is B, this is C. So these are the only places that you can't have sharp. E to F and then B to C. Those are the places that you can't have sharp. Okay, all right. So from here you can continue with the rest. So from here you come to D. So you have D flat or C sharp, and then you come to E. So you have E flat or D sharp, E flat or D sharp. So you understand that we started from here and then we ended here. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's why I said 12 notes. You understand? So you can use the same idea here to name the rest of the what do you call the fretboard, the strings on the fretboard. Okay, I posted a picture of the names on the fretboard, the whole fretboard, so you can go back and study that. It's very important. As a beginner, you have to know the notes on the board. You have to memorize them, you have to know them, so that if you are in the band or you are at a program playing, and then assuming you don't know the key and somebody whispers to your ears that you are playing a G, you should be able to figure out where G is on the strings on the fretboard. You should be able to know it. You should be able to know it off head without calculating. So you do this daily, so that a time will come you just get yourself familiarized with it. Okay, all right. So if I take the second string, I can use it. So the second string, this is the B string, so here is B, so I move a semitone to this side, or B to C is a semitone, sorry, it's a half step. It's a half step. So if from B to C, so there's my C, understand? And then from C I go to D, so this is going to be D flat or C sharp. From here to here I go to E, so E flat or D sharp. So this note here and this note here, they are the same, but just this one is at higher than this. Okay, and then this note here and then this one, they are the same. This one is higher than this. Okay, so you get to know why this is higher, at a higher pitch than this one when you get to octaves. Understand? You get to octaves. All right. So this is E, and then from E to F, it's a semitone. So there's F. So from F I go to G, G flat, F sharp. Okay. A flat, G sharp. B flat, A sharp, and then C. Okay, and C. All right. So this is B, C. So you could say that you can continue naming, and you realize that all the notes here are just repetition of what we have here. So you see we had here to be C, and now because here the notes, the end of the 12 notes, so this two dots here are telling you that this side represents the note here. Okay, it tells you that it's represent the note here. So if I assume I put this, my first finger here, I bar it like this, that means I'm going to have all these notes here being extended to this side. So I'm going to have here to be C. You see it. I'm going to have here to be C, and then here to be D. So you could say that it's just a repetition of all the notes here. All right.